you welcome Pauline Bradley.
Hello. Well, as the screen tells you, I'm going to do a wee talk about Pride and Prejudice. Basically, when David asked, is there anything you're really passionate about, I think he actually started out in the pub and said, what's your favourite book? And I immediately replied with Pride and Prejudice because it has been ever since I stumbled upon it at 13. And he said, you know, a few pints in, would you talk about it in front of people? No problem, yeah. Yeah, then he actually asked me a couple of weeks later when there was no alcohol involved. But it turns out that I said yes anyway.
I thought it was very good. I thought the audience were really engaged and really made it easy to talk to people, very comfortable. Like, it was very comfortable, the questions were good, and I just thought it was a really good thing to do. And I thoroughly enjoyed listening to a very different talk after that, so I thought it was interesting to do a talk and then hear someone else doing something else I know nothing about, so I enjoyed it.
It's a very new thing, so it's quite, nobody really knows what to expect. But I think
It's nice and
everybody
relaxed
can
though. Like, it's different from being at a normal lecture where you're just there to learn because you have to. Like, this is just people coming because they're interested and want to learn.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and also the fact that people are giving the lectures, they're really passionate about the subject. So it's just like, here's something I've learned about, and I want you to know about it too because it's really cool. So that's nice.
You're definitely feeding off their energy, like,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
they're so into it, you become into it, and you can understand exactly where they're coming from because they're so energetic. It's great.
I certainly learnt an awful lot, stuff that I never knew before. It was incredibly entertaining. How it was put was entertaining and things, so it didn't feel like you were in a sort of stuffy lecture or anything like that. It just, I learnt from it. I will be certainly taking stuff away and telling folk about it tomorrow and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not really that big on English, more of the parasitology side, and like definitely like I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna read it and look into it and stuff like that. Like something I wouldn't have done normally. Like even in school, I wasn't big on English, but hearing how much someone enjoys it, you then want to see where they're coming from.
Well, it was a really good turnout for it, and most of the regulars and other people who were coming to the pub anyway, they were interested in it. They all heard the clapping. There was a good point raised, so everyone was rushing up to the bar to find out what was going on. I've been speaking to people about it as well as the week's gone on, and everyone seems to be quite interested, not just in the subjects tonight, but in the idea as a whole, you know, turning it into more of a community venue and more of a community project. So yeah, no, I'm really pleased with the turnout as well, yeah.